right, the Positive Gains is back. Our special guest today, Robert Ri'chard. Robert, thanks for joining.
What's going on, world? It's Thursday. People are getting in trouble tonight. First question I want to know, what y'all doing for Halloween? It's got COVID. Everybody can be a zombie. Take their mask off, get away with it. What you doing for Halloween? What you going to be?
I don't know. I got to take my kids out. I still haven't figured it out. So we got a few more weeks and then we'll
You're on dad duties, right?
I'm on dad duties, but we're definitely going trick-or-treating.
Got you. I love it.
Okay. So where are you from originally?
Born and raised in LA, grew up in the Crenshaw area. So California is home.
California's home. How did you get started into acting?
I was a bad kid getting in a lot of trouble growing up. And I was walking home from school, and it was a rival gang. And I was, like, truly outnumbered, by myself. I didn't want to fight that day, so I tucked away into a random building. And that building just happened to be an acting school.
Wow.
So, needless to say, I'm a big advocate for after school programs because, kids out here getting in trouble. If they have something productive to do, they can put their energy in something positive. So.
Okay. We've seen you play a multitude of different roles. Coach Carter, we've seen you in Light It Up, House of Wax. You played Dietrich Haddon's best guy, his best friend in Beautiful Soul. So what were some of your favorite roles that you've done so far?
I said really all of it, man. I mean, it's kind of like acting's kind of a blessing. I never wanted to be an actor, and now that, God has blessed me with, a career that I've been able to build up that, it's like, I walk to the airport and people give me love and that feels good. And I try to always give love back, but, all my roles, they got a special place in my heart. And, I'm just happy that I was able to put, whatever limited talent that I had to some good use. So it's been good.
Okay. Right on. Let's talk about your EPM products that you've been advocating for.
Absolutely, yeah. So, I'm all about, like, health and, like, wellness. And, I wouldn't call myself a health expert yet, but I know that to go ask a health expert. Like, I've been asking a lot of doctors and, people who are in the medical field about, what's health, what's wellness, how does the body heal, what are we looking at? And one thing that I figured out is that, like, inflammation is, like, that's where a lot of the illness, the virus, the disease, the exposure, the pain is coming from inflammation. And so I got injured, and this woman in this gym, she was a microbiologist. She's like, yo, put a dime size of this product called Reborn on your legs. I couldn't believe the next day my swelling was gone. I was like, I've never, and she was like, yeah, it's all earth. I was like, who's helping you with this? She was like, nobody really. I'm like, let me help you.
Yeah.
So I've kind of got behind it. And the thing about it, the vision of EPM is to transform suffering for all. And I'm lucky that I've been a part of transforming so many people suffering from cancer patients, people with diabetes, with epilepsy, with stroke, people with athletes, mothers and babies, military personnel, people who have, like, just like surface imbalance with their skin, first aid, wound care and stuff. Like, hold on 1 second. Let me show you real quick. 1 second.
Okay.
This right here is Flight. It's one of my favorite ones because it's built clean for world-class athletes and active military. So if you're in a gym or you are competing or you're an athlete or, like, you got government scrutiny because you're in the feds or you're a firefighter, you are, in the Army or the Navy, the Armed Forces, CIA, FBI, if you have any kind of professional scrutiny, like, this is built clean and it helps with bone fractures, pulled tendons, muscle spasms. I've used this because I pulled my hamstrings on a movie. I did a scene. I had to run my ass off because I was running from the cops in the movie.
Right.
And I pulled my hamstring. I put this on. I thought it was going to be a joke how fast it was going to work. It actually worked in like 5 minutes. And the next day, I was probably back at like 95% speed. They say that this
Wow.
thing, what it does is like, it don't enhance you at all, but it brings you back to your full vitality, like your full like capacity, like super fast. It
Right.
says world-class formula for high-performance athletes. Jet engine horsepower of your palm. They use it on racehorses, and racehorses got like the most scrutiny out of any arena. Like, if you rub a $1 bill on a racehorse's nose, you're gonna fail a drug test.
Yeah.
So it was built
Yeah.
for racehorses, and Dr. Ricky Overly was the one that really got behind it. He's the #1 equestrian surgeon in the planet. He's like, yo, this stuff works. We put on this horse thing, he looks hot that's gonna get killed,
Yeah.
and he looks hot running again. He keeps winning all the time now too. He uses flight, so.
Now, on that same stuff, I saw on your Instagram that you were obviously a big advocate for breast cancer due to your grandmother. Are those same products that people are using as well for that?
Yeah, the reborn stuff. So,
Okay.
you know, it's important that like legally we talk about things that like we can't use the word heal legally.
Right.
But I know that the products in EPM, they prevent injury, they stimulate performance, they manage discomfort, they repair damage, they restore youth, they combat limitations, and enhance excellence throughout the body. So, you know, we've seen like, we have this lady, her name is Darcy, and she was like bedridden with cancer. She had gotten up in 45 days, in the bed, 45 days. We went and gave her a reborn massage at the hospital. This lady was smiling, got out of bed, had all this increased energy. I cried, man. I was blown away. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's like, you don't know that you're going to do that for somebody. And, you know, she didn't make it. You know, she passed on to heaven. But when she had the reborn, she wasn't suffering anymore. She can give her loved ones, you know, the last few hugs and joys. And that's something that is just touching for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all this stuff, better science, better medicine.
Right. And you're still young, so what's been the most rewarding part, you know, of your journey so far that you've accomplished?
You know, at the little faith acting school that I went to, the one like cliche they had was pull one as you climb. So, you know, whether it be like all my best friends did it, or, you know, like college kids and high school kids and people who at the corporate level, I've been able to pull one as I climb, and that means a lot to me. So.
Okay. So what's next for you as far as, you know, what you've got going on? Obviously, you're still in the industry making movies and TV shows, and now you're, you know, pushing the EPM product. You going to manage both of them, or where do you see yourself going?
Yeah, so, you know, just kind of being of service to the people. I mean, I got One-on-Ones, my TV show, hits Netflix on Friday, October 16th. So, you know, everybody at home, you know, put on some One-on-One, watch some family, you know, some family comedy, and
Most
have a few
definitely.
laughs. That show's funny, man. I didn't realize how funny that show was. It was a great show. And, you know, we come back to Netflix. So shout out to Netflix for putting some, you know, some good black programming on their network, on their platform. Yeah. And then I got a horror movie coming out on October 16th too, called Alone.
Okay.
And it's a zombie movie, but it's about COVID. Like, it's great. So now I got, you know, 3 of the movies coming out. I got California Love, My Brother's Keeper, and then I got another Christmas movie coming out. So I'm still putting out just great content, just trying to get on more shows and stuff too.
Staying busy. So where can people find you on social media?
Yo, on social, listen, if y'all see me, come up to me. I'm out here hugging grandmas, kissing babies, you know what I'm saying? Taking photos and stuff. Yeah. On social media, I'm at the Robert Ri'chard on all platforms. Specifically now, OnlyFans. I'm on OnlyFans. You know what I mean? I'm out here, you know, touching the people, making sure, you know, we learning stuff too. So I'm using my OnlyFans platform in a PG version, keeping it positive.
Yeah.
We're talking about, you know, whatever, like new products, travel, workouts, all that kind of stuff, like things you can be doing if you want to like impress your girl, everything, man. Just keeping it, you know, like TRL. So I call it EPM, you know what I'm saying? It's called Elite Performance Medicine, but go on all my platforms at The Robert Ri'chard. Go on my website, therobertrichard.com. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the same handle, at The Robert Ri'chard.
All right. Well, Robert, I appreciate your time. Thank you for all you've done. You put out great content and the product that you're pushing now.
Where you at these days? Where you living?
I'm in Arizona. I'm based out of Southern Arizona.
Yeah, it's nice out there. Hey, they got a little bit of a homeless crisis though going in Arizona.
They do. We have a big homeless crisis between that and Las Vegas as well. I go out there sometimes too.
I noticed that they're starting to build a lot of homeless shelters in downtown Las Vegas. They got these pods they're putting up, and they're being real constructive with their time and energy. I know a lot of people who are participating in that, and kudos to my hat goes off to them. But I noticed in Arizona there's a lot of homeless people, and we gotta figure out a way to get some kind of answer to that, because not that many people should be living on the street when we got a lot of resources on this planet. I
agree, and it should be service above self, and for a lot of people, they don't follow that same mentality.
Yeah, man, you're a God-fearing man, so you know how that goes.
Yeah. But like I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, and thank you again.
Yeah, God bless you, man. Thank you. Take care of your family, man. Take care of the missus and all the kids, and one love, all right?
All right. Thank you.
All right. God bless you, man.
God bless you.